All right, hello everyone. So in last class we have learned the basics of the express, and from today we will learn more details about the express. For example, the request object and the response object. So we will remove this part. Okay. So I will write. We will use the get method. Get. Okay, app.get request response. Let's take a look at the request object. Okay, so we just console log request.url. So from here we are able to get the URL. Okay, so let's just send hello world. So we should know that one request, one response. Okay, so let's open our Postman. And the method is get. The link is our root link. The path is our root path. And so we are able to see the hello world here. Okay, so we have also console log the request URL. So from here you can see. So we are able to print out our request URL. Okay, request URL. So another one that is console log, that is our request method. Okay, so we are also able to use request.method to show our request method. So let's do another request, send it. And here you can see, so we are able to print out the URL and the get method. So right now, if I change the get method to post, okay, save it, then from the Postman, we need to choose post. Let's try it again. So you can see the method becomes post. Okay, so that means so we are able to use the request.method to get the request method. Okay. So another one that is request headers. Request headers. Okay. So let's use Postman to send the request again. Okay, so right now we are able to see the request headers. Okay, for example, we have the user agent, that's our Postman, the host, the connection, things like those. Okay, so in the future, if we use a token, you will see the token information from here. That's in our request headers. Okay, so another one is console. That is our request query. Okay. So let's comment out those ones. Let's see our request query. Okay. So save it. Okay. So for the request query, let's send the query from the Postman. So there are many methods. So here you can use, we have key. For example, we use a key to show for the value, then is bar. Okay, so you will see the URL also changes accordingly. For example, here you can see a question mark and full equals bar. Okay, so you can also change it from here. Okay, so it will change. It will change accordingly from here. Okay. Okay, so let's send the query to the enterprise server. So you will see full bar. So we are able to use request.query to get the query from the client. Okay, so this one worked. Okay. All right, so this is the basics of the request object. Okay. So next one, let's take a look at the response object. Okay, so at least the first one is here. So we can just use response send to send information to our client. Okay. So we are able to use send method to send information from our server to our client, like this one. Okay. So after getting the request from the client, the server will use response send and send hello world to the client, so that the client is able to display the hello world here. Okay. So besides send, we have other options. For example, response status code equals 200 means successful. Okay. Then we need to use response dot end to end this request. Okay, so let's save it. Let's redo the send message, send the request. Okay, so you will see status 200 okay. So we didn't send back any message to the client, but we just send the status, which is 200. Okay. So we can also send others. For example, we just send, let's try another one. We can also, for example, we use write. Okay, so I will just give some comments here. Method 1, send. Okay. Method 2, use status. Method 3, we will use write. Okay, so we will use response write something. For example, hello, and write another one, world, and do not forget to use response end to end this request. Must end request. Okay, let's save it, and let's use postman to send this request. Okay, so you can see hello world. That means first of all we send the hello, then we send the world, then we end the request. Okay. So another one, let's comment them out. Another one, we can also use end. Okay, use end. For example, we just use response end hello world, period. Okay, then so you can see hello world. Okay, so this is another one. next one, we can also send the JSON file. Okay, that is response send. So here we just give a JSON file, some JSON. Okay, that's it. Save it, and from our Postman, so you can see we are able to send the JSON file back from the server to our client. Okay, so another one, we can also use cookie. Okay, so next one, that's our cookie. Send cookie. Response cookie for bar, and do not forget to use response to end or to send back our response. So we can have another one. Status, we just use 200, and here we just send okay. So you can see we are able to get the okay. From here, cookies, we can also say we have a cookie, the name is for, the value is bar. Okay, so let's send another cookie. Response cookie, use A, that is 123, and another one we will use B, that is 321. Okay, save it. So right now the cookie, there's only one cookie, the name is full. So let's send again. Then you can see the cookie, we have three cookie names for A and B. Okay, so this is the response. Okay,